What's up everybody? My name is Steve Fass and this is JTM Motorsports. Today we are dealing with the aftermath of Motorama. We have the Dart still in the trailer, just about to unload it. It is lovely, misty, horrible, rainy weather. But it is time to get the Dart out of the trailer because we need to get the Camaro in here so we can get it over to the tuners to get it all tuned up with the new Vortex system. So as you can see, this is actually from one of our mail carriers or something who drove off the driveway and tore the grass up. But if you get on this grass at all, you will slide. And honestly, it would probably take a whole truckload of dirt to fill in the ruts if I wanted to drive all the way down this section here. So the lovely rain is kind of messing up my plans of getting the Dart back over to the shop where it lives. So for now, I've cleared out a spot in the main garage where the Camaro usually is parked, and I'm going to put the Dart in there for now, since we can leave the Camaro in the trailer. So for now, let's get the Dart out of the trailer. Alright, so the Dart made it safely into the garage of the house. It's nice and dry now, so we don't have to worry about that. We do have room now for the Camaro so we can get it over and get it tuned, but I ended up making a bit of a rookie mistake. Now let me show you guys here. This lovely little puddle of fluid is where this rookie accidentally caught the brake line with the axle strap when I strapped it down. At Motorama, we were in a rush. We're all very tired, and mistakes can happen very easily when things like that are kind of going on. I mean, it was a long week. We put the supercharger in one weekend. The next weekend we were at the show. We had to bring many cars, a 1-hour drive each way. We were very wore out, very tired. I pretty much am just starting to recover now, and yes, I made a rookie mistake. I caught my brake line, and now it's going to cost me a flex hose, but either way, in the grand scheme of things, if that's all we had to go wrong that entire event, not too bad in my opinion. All right, so we got the Dart safe and sound in the garage. Now it's time to take the extra long Cummins, which actually has a 9-foot service body on it, and the 24-foot ATC trailer down the meandering path I call my driveway. So if you didn't believe me before, tires are almost touching the edge of the driveway on this side and pretty much touching on this side. So you got pretty much no room for error. All right, so we made it out of the driveway. Everything worked out pretty well. I didn't go off the driveway too much, but backing this thing down that winding driveway is a lot like pushing a wet noodle up a hill. But either way, we made it happen. So some of you might have noticed the beard has got a little bit out of control. There is a reason behind that. I'm kind of going for a bigger beard and gonna have it trimmed up by a professional barber and all that kind of stuff. I've never done that before, so I figured why not give it a try and join that full-fledged beard life and see where it goes. But drop in the comments, what do you guys think? Bigger beard or the standard trim? Living life on the edge with a little bit more beard. So another announcement we have for the channel is we are going on a little vacation to Canada. And now a lot of other vloggers, if they're not a travel channel, usually when they go on vacation, they kind of take a hiatus from their YouTube channel and whatever else. They don't really film what's going on, but I figure since I am Canadian, I'd like to share that with everybody. And we're actually going back to my home province of Alberta, and we will be seeing the mountains and all that kind of good stuff. And I have actually never been there since I started the channel, so this is going to be an exciting opportunity for me to share a little bit of where I come from with you guys. And if you've never been to Alberta, Canada, you're going to have that opportunity to see it firsthand right here on JTM Motorsports. So we are headed over to Westy's shop because the Camaro is sitting over there since Motorama, seeing how I didn't have a place to put it and the Dart was in the trailer. So we are going to go put that in the trailer so it's out of his way. I know he's got to move it in and out every day, and I don't want it sitting out in the rain. He's got his normal daily operations happening there, and he doesn't need another car that he's not currently working on. But we are going to be going to JTM in Long Island to get that car tuned. We're just kind of working things out schedule-wise with John over there, and we're going to get that thing on the dyno and get it all tuned up, ready to go. I am planning on doing more with the car than just the Vortec, but as things are kind of shaping up this year, we're going to have to get parts and everything together so we can do it in the off season next year, because what I have planned is a little extensive, and just basically I don't want to have it all torn apart and not be able to race it until maybe mid-season, something like that, if we run into any kind of issues. So basically gonna go the safe route, get it tuned, then we'll do more exciting, crazy things with it next season and basically have enough time to get that all accomplished.
Suck the game.
What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, not much.
All right, so we got some parts that Chris had made for my little mini bike. So this here is a template. We're gonna make a cold air intake for this, right? Kind of, sort of.
Basically, an intake that doesn't point directly at the back tire.
Yeah. Let's go have a quick look at what we're dealing with here. So as you can see, the intake is right here. A lot of times when they build a cold air intake for these, they kind of point it to the back, and it doesn't look right. It's just not something that I would ever want to have on this thing. I kind of want something that's going to come out towards the front like on a normal motorcycle, but something that's not going to be in the way. But he's made me a template so we can kind of see if this is a good starting point and where we're going to be with this, and start moving forward with the projects that kind of got a back burner. But either way, we did a blower, so kind of got to forgive that. All right, so we got this all apart. There's a bunch of plastic pieces and there's an air filter and everything that sits up here. What Chris is going to do is there's a little gasket that I gave him that's going to give him this dimension, and basically what he's going to do is digitally print a tube that comes up so we can put like a little Canon air filter right here and kind of keep that everything out of the way, and it'll be actually more or less like a colder intake and not have just the ugly chunky air filter system that it did have before. So as you can see, we got a little bit more black in the taillights. It's almost like a BMW type thing to have that little bit of flat in there with a gloss around the outside, but turned out really nice and I'm super happy about them. Well, we got the Camaro all strapped down, ready to go. Next stop will be the tuners. I can't wait to see what kind of numbers the Vortec supercharger system will add to this car. And it's just kind of gonna build from there, and we're gonna do a lot more things in the future. But for this year, I think this is kind of be our big improvements, and the rest is gonna be stuff that's not necessarily gonna be horsepower oriented, but it's just gonna kind of make the car look unique to what I kind of want it to be. So either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the upload. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and keep that hammer down.